America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Carolina Panthers versus Dak Prescott and the Denver Broncos.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play two and a...
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Fielded in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
25-yard line.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here's Richie James on the return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive.
They are led out by their 27-year-old quarterback, a two-time Pro Bowler. It's Dak Prescott.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Running from the gun, Johnson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
On the carry.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
at their own.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
A gain of 6 there on first.
At the 30-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
36-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
At the 50-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The tackle.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow. He'll drop it underneath to White. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Now a carry for Jacobs. Emmanuel Agba there on the stop. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now you've given hope to the offense, maybe help create a big play for them, instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran many a stadium step for my errors.
First down. Here's Burrow. This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards the pickup there. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Jacobs now. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target, but it'll be second and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll run it with Jacobs, and he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
3rd and goal.
They'll run for it. This is White, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. James White. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
It's not much as perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now James returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Connects here with the tight end Blake Jarwin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
And the Broncos first down.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
David Johnson.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Johnson.
and 5. At the Panthers.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers 38. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Denver.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a first down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
To Austin Hooper.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5. At the 17-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Broncos.
Now Leonard Fournette. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Derek Barnett in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
3rd and long.
3rd and long for Prescott. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Prescott pass intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Play action. It's Burrow. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And no No one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Danielle Hunter racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott flushed out right. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Offense.
A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. To throw is Prescott. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel.
Prescott.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, this is Johnson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Got his man. That's Harry. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Here's Prescott. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Josh Allen, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. To try again after the sack. Prescott got a man open. That's Harry. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott now. Catch is made by Harry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down. NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And I mean, it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And Cook has it, left side. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A 10-yard.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
They're on the 4-yard line.
Let's see what our player spotlight feature has in store with Dak Prescott. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
And 1.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A shotgun give to Fournette, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down.
Fournette. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And down he'll go at the 25.
Johnson, the ball
That one a first down pickup of 8.
on the tackle.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Fournette, a first down carry. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Handoff to Leonard Fournette.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front, so if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Third down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got Hooper on the short connection. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
To Josh Jacobs.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Chris Godwin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it is now 21-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. First down, Prescott. A pass underneath for Fournette. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Now, 3rd and 15.
On third down, Fournette. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on third. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. They'll run with Fournette. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Fournette on the carry.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now a dump off here complete, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete to
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Denver.
They'll run it with Johnson, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Johnson.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. brings up
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now Burrow on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Boyd. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
On second down, Burrow. And complete right side to Cook.
Burrow's pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They give it off here to the tight end. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. On first down, Jacobs. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. He'll drop it underneath to White, and he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
But the passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run with what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
3rd and 2. Now Burrow. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 2.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 11th touchdown of the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Now Myers for the extra point. Lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now, and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Daniil Hunter in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
We got 4.
1st down, here's White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He was covered by Josh Norman.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Prescott from the gun. Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
Prescott's pass complete to Taylor Gabriel.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Prescott's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To the air again, Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Panthers will get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Running is Jacobs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Zach Cunningham.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 9. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott to Gabriel, middle of the field. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great...
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Prescott sacked. A loss of...
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Denver.
Prescott on first down. This to Jarwin. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
And the Broncos.
Now Prescott. Catch is made by Harry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
First down, Broncos.
Here's Prescott. Screen play, Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
And the Broncos first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Prescott yet again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. To throw again on second down. Prescott under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Quinnen Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
2 brings up 3rd and 3.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Carolina, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.